No one had time to react to those fires, and I always in the back of my mind think how many rough sleepers died in those fires that we don't know about.
Homelessness is essentially, somebody that doesn't have a home to call their own. There's no access to, they don't have a bed to sleep in. There's no access to water, toilet facilities, bathing facilities, cooking facilities. My role is, when I come across people who are sleeping rough, is to make connection with them, make sure they're okay. A lot of those who are sleeping rough in particular, they do have, they are impacted by mental health. There is physical health ailments, there is drug and alcohol addictions that we're dealing with.
Other members of society have access to the radios, the televisions, the broadcasts, all that sort of stuff. Unless they see the smoke coming towards them, they're not going to have a clue that there's a fire.
Emergency preparedness, when we're talking about rough sleepers, what we do from our experience is try and make sure that they've got access to relevant and up-to-date information.
And it is simple things like fire retardant swags.
If they want to boil a billy, they're going to light a little fire and boil something, aren't they? So it's about, look, can you just clear the area around the fire? Make sure you've got a 2-litre container of water next to it. If it does go out, you got a bit prepared there.
So emergency preparedness for us is extremely important in the mountains. After the 2013 fires, which were extremely devastating and over 200 homes were lost, it really became clear to me that there was no strategy really for homeless people. I was working at Wimmera Neighbourhood Centre, where Danielle O'Hara from Red Cross was also. I spoke to her about my concern, and she provided an introduction to the RFS.
Fire service are there, Red Cross is there, there's an advocate there for the homeless, and we were there, Street Med was there. And
the Z card is going to be an information card that we hand out to the homeless, and it'll be, the apps on it, websites, radio stations, evacuation points, all that sort of stuff.
It would be basically distributed through other services, and of course homeless people themselves are really good at getting information out to other people that need it.
It improves their capacity to cope, or build resilience, in that it's knowledge is power, isn't it?
They're actually quite chuffed, I think, more than anything, that somebody's taken the time to, number one, assess what's best for them, and secondly, relay that information to them. So if something does happen, then they're going to be ready for it.
It helps them to, know what it is that they've got to do if the situation comes, so their emotions and fear aren't stopping them from moving forward when the time comes.
It's just someone coming up and giving you a hug and saying thank you. That's a win. So we are making a difference.